Hello viewing several. Here we are again. A first for the channel, but not for me personally. We're back with our girl Billie. Eilish, not Piper. Thanks for aging me there. Christ. I had proper school disco PTSD flashbacks there. Billie Eilish has a new album. Cue the thing.
I'm 37. What? I'm 37, I'm not old.
So yeah, a first for the channel, but as I said, not for me. Basically, ever since I heard When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? I mean, I was instantly hooked. She's an artist that I've admired and respected from the moment that I first listened to the very first song. Made me want to go back and listen to the EP. Ocean Eyes remains top tier for me. I mean, how could it not? Also loved the follow-up album, and anything she's ever put out I've always enjoyed on some level or another, but more often than not I've loved it. I've enjoyed her artistry. I enjoy just her as a person. So yeah, when I saw the announcement of this, I was like, well, I've got to get on this. I've got to listen to it. For the sake of the channel, I have resisted the urge to listen to one note of it. This would be a completely fresh first-time reaction for me, even though I am a fan and I've been itching to get at this for a while, so I'm hoping I can get this done and out quickly. So yeah, let's get to it. Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
It's a good sign. Feeling off when I feel fine. 21 took a lifetime. People say I look happy just because I got skinny. But the old me is still me, and maybe the real me, and I think she's pretty.
Oh God. These lyrics right away. Love that. People think I'm happy just because I'm skinny, but the real me is still me. The vocals that I have missed so much. Yeah, okay, we're off to a very strong start. I can't believe I've paused 40 seconds in.
And I still cry. Stage, I'm a bird in a cage. I'm a dog in a dog pound.
Oh, love that.
You said I was your secret, and you didn't get to keep it. And the internet is hungry for the meanest kind of funny, and somebody's gotta feed it.
Oh, fuck these lyrics.
Do you still cry?
Soft whispers, falsetto. Oh God, it's so nice.
I never did you wrong. I loved you for so long.
Production is just Ooh, what an outro. Just the shift into the strings, and then right at the very end, like there was a beat coming in, which I think will obviously bleed into track 2. Oh, what an opener. What an opener. I mean, lyrically, tonally, the table has been laid out. Like, this is once again Billie making her the bold statement about herself and her position in the world and her position within the industry. And every aspect of it is on point, as always is. The production, her vocal ability remains divine. And again, those choices, those little shifts when you had the guitar, then when you brought the beat in, and having that outro, which is just beautiful string section that then just sort of ebbs away, so you get this beat that leads into the next track. I feel like this tonally, and whether it's more of the same or has any kind of shift to it, she and Finian very rarely steer us wrong. So, a very encouraging start.
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush. Call me when you're there. I said I bought you something rare, and I left it under Claire. So now she's coming up the stairs. So I'm pulling up the chair, and I'm pulling up my hair. Baby, I think you're made for me. Somebody write down the recipe. Been trying hard not to overeat. You're just so sweet. I wanna shower for you like you want. Clothes on the counter for you, try 'em on. If I'm allowed, I'll help you take 'em off. I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush.
Ooh. Yes, once again the lyrics. Oh, it's a craving, not a crush. Oh, the bass, the beats. That's just, these shoulders don't stand a chance. And ooh, this is a very sexy vibe. I mean, we've heard it before. On, oh god, what was it in the second album? There's more than one. I mean, Oxytocin and Lost Cause. You know, tracks that are just really sexy and confident and tell a very straightforward story, but tell it really well. You know, an irresistible beat that you just have to move to. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to hear about, you know, intense and yeah, who doesn't want to hear about this stuff? Not in a pervy way, but just in a, you know, it's fun, it's exciting.
You need a seat, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights on the deer.
Oh god, the
Said
lyrics.
it all before, but I'll say it again. I'm interested in more than just being a friend. I don't wanna break it, just want it to bend. Do you know how to bend?
Good thing I've got a fan on.
I could
Honestly,
eat that
I know
girl for
that's
lunch.
a fairly typical male response,
She
but
dances on
Jesus,
my tongue.
come on.
I know it's just a hunch, but she might be the one. I could
Ooh, the production choices again. Nice. Hot damn. Yeah, as I mentioned before, it's a good thing I have the fan on because it's warm today. I mean, it's only May and already we're melting practically every other day. But, whew, okay. Real shift in tone from what we had at the beginning. So that's great that we're going to get, as we have with everything she's put out so far. There's no, you know, consistent sort of monotonous quality, even if themes and ideas might run throughout. She's always playing with sound. Well, you know, her and Phineas together, you're playing with sound and creating really interesting vibes and telling different stories as you go through. That was great fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
To take my love away. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Said you
The use of bass so far, I mean, it's really dominant. I love the bass.
Kinda strange, feeling sorrow. I got change you could borrow. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Not today, maybe tomorrow. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. Did you take my love away?
Ooh, damn, that note. Ooh. I mean, in that opening verse, just the really simple choice production-wise to have that beat and to have that just delicious bass, and her, understated vocal, almost, a bit of a rap flow to it. Again, making it so you can't help but move, and then there in the chorus is adding that plinky plonky effect, and then that amazing falsetto run she's doing. It's just, ooh, it's lovely. Adding a diddle 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 and the blending of the vocals here. Shift back down to this, just the bass and the beat and that new vocal effect. So much happening.
And that's when you found me. I was waiting.
There's like 5 songs in one.
Contemplating. Beg your pardon. But there's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too?
I do.
When you told me it was serious. Were you serious? I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Waiting in the hands on my lap. And you tell me it's open the trap. And you don't know if you'll make it back. I said no. You say that.
Don't know why, but that just feels so good to hear. Blimey. Yeah, didn't see that coming. I mean, Christ, literally, like 5 songs in one. All those shifts vocally, all the different choices in the production, this change in beat, adding these effects, and having so much fun with it. Like having all these different elements that come in, and having the consistency of that beat, and having that wonderful bass that would come in every now and again, and the doodle 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 that built and built and built, and then became this like wall of sound. That was amazing. 5-minute track with literally, I keep saying five, maybe it was less, but I just 5 songs in one, all these different sounds and all these different shifts really kept you on your toes. It was fantastic. Tone of her voice here. And again, the production.
And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I'll love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. I want you to see.
This is fascinating because again, production and vocals, yeah, what can you say? Melody-wise and the general feel of this one, it reminds me of like early noughties, fairly, I don't know, traditional and fairly standard almost pop track, like pop love song. Just if there were completely different production choices and you just had this sort of melody going with less dramatic, interesting sounds going on, it would just feel like a fairly enjoyable but a fairly standard sort of pop track. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just the moments, particularly as you got up to the chorus there, the melody and the rhythm of it, it just felt like a good radio-friendly pop song done by any popular artist of the early noughties. But what elevates it obviously is the production choices and her vocal, making it something just a bit more than just a fairly enjoyable but standard pop track. At least that's what I take from it. Maybe I'm misreading it, but that's just the vibe I'm getting.
How you look to me, you wouldn't believe if I told you. You would keep the compliments I throw you. Don't wanna say goodbye. We should still together.
Why not have a theremin sound too? Yeah, great song. Again, the general vibe and the melody felt like a, like I say, standard, radio-friendly pop song, but elevated through all those great choices in the production, all the great effects, all the way that it's been mixed, and as always, her vocals always take whatever song you throw at her and take it to another level. Bit of ASMR.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time, like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sun.
Almost feeling hypnotized by this one, because just the rhythm of that lovely acoustic guitar and the tone of her vocal, it's so soft, it's so inviting, and lyrically it's just lovely storytelling, and just expressing that love for somebody, and told with that style that's very familiar. Few things beat just a great tune on the guitar and a lilting, soft vocal, just cradling you almost musically. I just felt like I was just staring, and I just wanted to drift away with it. So nice.
Did I cross the line?
Few things for me beat when she's just humming.
Well, good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I'd never ask who is better. You don't need to remind me.
Adding in the drums, building up the sound. Love that lyric. Here they are again, building that wall of sound. I thought we were coming to an end, but I feel we're going to have a lovely outro. Just wanted to make another point about, even though I was commenting before about that it felt like a song that was just cradling you and holding you close, not disappointed with the fact that they made that other choice, in the middle, or whatever, towards the end, to build and build and build and create another lovely soundscape of just this overwhelming, ethereal noise. Just so satisfying when that happens, and all the lead-ins with the drums, just all the choices on the production and the way things have been arranged are just great. Just see what this outro has for us.
Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself.
Yeah, lyrically and musically wonderful. Love that section where we go back to just letting the guitar do the work, and then a really lovely blend of having that airy, ethereal quality, and then her more sort of clean vocal side by side. That was great.
I'm trying my best to keep you satisfied. Let you get your rest. Let you come and go. for you to want me naked. Made it all look painless. Man, am I the greatest?
The thing I'll always love about Billie, vocally, when she has that, I mean, a whisper that has so much power to it. It's like the microphone is like in her throat. You can hear the breath. You can feel the vocal cords doing these subtle shifts, and it's a lovely sound. And then in the chorus there we get this build where the vocal shifts to well, not a whisper, and you can just feel with each line we're getting more and more intense. Then we come right back with the last line of "Am I the greatest?" With that beautiful whispery tone again. Oh, it's just hypnotic. I just love listening to her sing in any context, but that particular vocal style will always be it for me. And there's always those little anytime that she's just humming, it's just the resonance, the sound.
Doing what's right without a reward. Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations. All my love and patience. All my admiration.
Love this build.
All the times I waited for you to want me naked.
Yeah, strings.
Made it all look painless.
Drums, yes.
Am I the greatest? The greatest.
Happier than ever, anyone?
To say it, you could have been the greatest.
And right back to where we started, back to that gorgeous whispery tone. I'm so annoyed that I'm not going to get to see her live at this latest tour. I think it's sold out so quickly. Imagine that live. Imagine that. Just imagine the buzz in the crowd because they know what's coming and they'll be singing along in the chorus, and when you get to that build and when the drums come in, when it just lifts and lifts and she's belting it, it's just the roof will come off the place.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess I told you a lie. I said you were the love of my life, the love of my life. Did I break your heart? Did I waste your time?
Loving the tone here with the guitar as well, the rhythm of it. And as always, the vocal is just great. In the fact that in every track you do get a blend, you get a mixture of different things. You have the whispery, you have the belt, you have this one with more of a sort of head voice, I want to say. I'm not a vocal coach person, so I'm going to throw out a term I don't really know, but you know, just another part of a great range, and yeah, it's just a lovely sound regardless, and really just loving the rhythm and the tone of the guitar, and as always, the production's just great.
I tried to be there for you, then you tried to break mine. But I need to confess, I told you a lie when I said you were the love of my life. It's not my fault, I did what I could. You made it so hard, like I knew you would. Thought I was depressed or losing my mind. My stomach upset almost all of the time. But after I left, it was obvious why. Because for you,
Just the drums, everything about the arrangement is
I
just
was the love of your
so
life.
satisfying.
But you were not mine.
I'll never see some of these shifts coming. Leading to the next track, I think. No, we're in the same track. What the? Where has this come from?
You wanted to keep it,
Okay.
like something you found, so you didn't need it. It's over now. It's over now. Come on, get
Love the beat of that.
the girls on camera.
Real dirty sound.
The girls are miss me, slay me. It's such a pity. We're both so pretty.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, overall, great track. Obviously, you know, vocally, production-wise, great stuff. That last bit, I don't know how I feel about it, because as much as I enjoy like the production and the you know, the beat and everything else, I've never been a huge fan of too much of the old auto-tuning effect. I think it works perfectly fine within that sort of context, but it was I mean, all the shifts that you've had in other tracks have been sometimes a bit jarring, but they've worked. That felt like quite an abrupt shift into a style of hers that I'm just not used to, I guess. Not unenjoyable, not a sound that wasn't good and wasn't, you know, something that I liked listening to, but such a shift, and robbing us a bit of, you know, another 40-50 seconds, whatever it was, of her natural vocal without that effect. I'm kind of on the fence, I think. Didn't hate it, didn't completely love it.
Don't be afraid of me. I'll mention you. I saw you on the screen. I know I'm meant to be. You're stars in my dreams. The magazines, you're looking right at me. I could change it.
Okay, like the tone of this, liking the production. Again, when the vocal, sometimes I'm just greedy for her. For want of a better term, natural vocal. I mean, the effect and what have you is still good. It's very in keeping with the production, and it's, again, as you can see, I'm still moving in my chair. I can't resist the beat, and I can't resist the tone of it, and the need to sort of move and sway with it. So it's achieving its results that way. But yeah, there's a part of me that's still, maybe it's a hangover from the end of L'amour de ma vie, that I just want her vocals back. But not taking anything away from the track itself, because it's enjoyable. Satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, it's satisfying that it was me.
If something happens to us, it completely useless.
Okay. Didn't dislike that track by any means, but again, I'm just missing her vocal at this point. But for the production and for the style of the track itself, you know, what they were doing effect-wise and the way that it was put together, it made sense. It did work. Definitely reminded me of an earlier track of hers, which I'm just sort of blanking on right now. But yeah, perfectly decent track, but not quite as impactful as some of the earlier ones. We're leading into something here, so I'm going to hit pause quickly. Yeah, wow, such a big opening with the synth and what have you, and then just dropping it away, and then all the production choices as always. Sometimes it can feel like it's being a little bit busy, but it's still satisfying, and it serves the track. And now we've had this feels like a build up to something else now, another shift, another, change in tone. So let's have a look at that. See, I like in the storytelling, like through the lyrics and what have you. The thing now, I'm getting a little bit of a that whole like where it feels like it's several songs in one vibe. Um, like it was with Chihiro. I think I pronounced that right. Feel like it's borderline doing it a bit too much. Like there might be a few too many just shifts and changes where you can't sort of settle into it properly. Like the overall vibe and tone remains there, obviously, and the melody, I guess, remains fairly consistent. But there's a risk. I'm not quite there. I'm teetering of the song itself getting lost in all of the changes and all the shifts and all the playing around and all the inventiveness. It is inventive within the production. Just a little seed of doubt or a little fear I'm having at the minute.
But I've been overseas, and I've been having dreams. I'm still on my knees. I'm staying for
Do love that sound. It's a lovely tone there with the sound of the synth with that effect. Yeah, like I say, the bells and whistles and all the fun, interesting, engaging shifts in production and shifts in style and tone. It's bordering on, yeah, like I said before, taking away something from the track and taking away from whatever message is trying to be conveyed. It feels like just a little bit too busy. Which is a shame because, it's not as if the shifts themselves and the choices being made in the production are in any way bad or, aren't pleasing to listen to. But yeah, there's a risk here of getting lost in the sauce a bit. There's that bass again.
I thought we were the same, birds of a feather. Now I'm ashamed I told you I désolé mon amour. I'm trying my best, don't know what's in store. Open up the door and look back.
Open up the door, that's come up a few
I'm
times.
still overseas, a bird in a cage. Thought you were made for me.
References to previous tracks.
But I'm not what you need. Not what you need. And when I say I'm over you, I'm true.
Yep, loving the production and the beat here, and that lovely run that she's doing. Why am I even trying to do it? And there's lots of references. I don't know if they're literal like pulls from the lyrics, but certainly references to previous tracks as well, with Birds of a Feather and Bird in a Cage and The Door Open. think that's come up before as well. So yeah, I think this will be a strong closer. No doubt there's going to be a shift somewhere as well in terms of the sound. So I'll be fascinated to see how it finishes. Here we go.
You were born bluer than a butterfly, beautiful and so deprived of oxygen. Colder than your father's eyes, he never learned to sympathize with anyone. I don't blame you, but I can't change you. You were born reaching for your mother's hands, victim of your father's plans to rule the world.
Ooh, the shift here, tonally and lyrically.
Too afraid to step outside, paranoid and petrified of what you've heard. And I could say the same about you, born blameless, grew up famous too, just a baby born blue.
The tone here is so dark.
I don't blame you, but I can't change you.
Violin.
But when can I hear the next one?
Okay. Hot dog. That final track. Almost dispelling the concern I had before about tracks having too much movement and too many changes in them to be effective. So yeah, Billie Eilish hit me hard and soft, living up to the name there. I mean, obviously I loved it. How could I not? The little anxieties I had towards the end with, like I say, the busyness and the excessive use of shifts and the production having too many bells and whistles in it. It's a minor concern in the grand scheme of things, actually. It's a minor concern. It's always inventive and interesting to hear the production choices that they make. And it's always carried through regardless because of her amazing vocals and I barely commented on the lyrics, I'll be honest, but they were amazing too, like great storytelling, and yeah, overall as a piece it's up there. I mean, I'd say it's a top 3 Billie album. There's definitely one or two tracks though which I wouldn't necessarily come back to, though that's the same with both of the previous albums. There's definitely tracks that I would more often than not skip. Not to say that I have anything against the albums as a whole, I still think they're fantastic, and I think she's fantastic. So as far as that's concerned, standout tracks wise, I'll plumb for these ones. Yeah, I mean, this is Billie doing what she does. I mean, through the production, through her vocals, she just creates great pieces, and as much as I would kind of prefer there to have been one or two less tracks that either had lots and lots of shifting and movements and changes in them, as well as tracks where her own vocal ability is drowned out by the effects and the production that's used on them. Those are, overall, they are minor concerns, because in the end it is an impactful and beautifully constructed piece, on a par with anything that she's put out before. So she is in no way disappointed. This is great stuff. I'm sure it will do well because it's Billie Eilish. But please let me know, guys, what did you think of it? Is this top tier? If you were to rank it, if you do tend to rank these things, where does it rank amongst the 3 albums? Were there similar anxieties as far as you were concerned with the production, or is that just me? But otherwise, please comment whatever you want to comment. Like it if you like it. Do that thing you do down below. But yeah. Goodbye forever.
Will you shut up, huh?
Ah, now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Shut up! Oh,
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed.
bloody peasant!